Remember the beer that we made a couple of episodes ago, the Hefeweizen that we made in Brad's kitchen? This is Mr. Beer. Brad and I made a German beer from the Mr. Beer kit. Well, we've got Scott, who is one of the premier, really, judges of beer in the country, certainly in the Midwest.
I think I'm getting close to 110 different competitions I've judged.
It's been carbonated in the bottle.
Have you opened one before?
Never in my life. I just shield your eyes.
In case it gushes?
Okay. And you at home, please look away from the TV. I don't want to hurt anybody. All right.
Oh, look at that.
Give it a pour. And tell me what you're looking for here.
There's nothing scaring me yet.
What's there? There's something in the back end, though, that it's a little weird, right?
If I was at a party and this was on tap, I'd drink it. You know, I wouldn't rush off to buy a 12-pack of Busch Light or anything.
This is the happiest day of my life. If you were at a party, you would drink this.
Yeah.
If this was the...
I mean, there's not a reason not to.
Is there a score? Is there a number? Is there a grade? What would you give it?
It's 1 to 50 is the score. I would have this probably low 30s, but which is in the good range.
Well, I cannot thank you enough for trying our beer and grading it.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Did you hear that? Pleasantly surprised. Yeah, you know, I'll say I'm pleasantly surprised too. Very early on in the show, we learned that one of the most important ingredients in making craft beer, it's not water, it's not hops, it's not yeast. Although, don't get me wrong, those are all very important ingredients. But music. Brewers love to listen to music, and the music they listen to while they're making the beer that we enjoy so much is super important. So, we've got in the habit of asking brewers what's on their playlist when they're making our favorite beers. Music when you're brewing. What's on your playlist? What are some of the artists that you listen to?
So I'm very laid back with my music, as you can tell by the music playing outside.
Sure.
So we're really into like modern folk, like kind of laid back. I used to do a little heavier stuff, but then I got a little aggressive with the mashing, and it's like I don't need that.
What are some artists that would be on your playlist?
So like Nathaniel Rightlift and the Night Sweats.
Right on.
Camp, Head in the Heart.
I like a lot of 90s and early 2000s rap and hip hop.
Okay.
I mean, that's really my jam.
Give me some artists. So we're putting together the Keg Grove Brewing playlist.
I mean, a little bit of Ludacris,
Okay.
a little NWA,
Okay.
a little Flo Rida.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of all, I let Spotify do the work.
Okay.
I plug her in and let her rip.
You say this is what I'm looking for,
that's what I'm
90s,
looking
2000s
for. Yeah,
hip hop.
and that's it.
Honestly, having a couple of these beers, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I'm recently just going back to my high school years and going, why did I never listen to Depeche Mode?
Oh, wow.
Like, I mean, I was so like hard rock and anything that the guy had long hair and makeup on. I was listening to that White Lion, Great White.
So you're
White
just
Snake.
now discovering Depeche Mode.
And I was like,
that's my favorite thing I've heard.
I mean, why? I really love them. You know, the Smiths, and I'm just kind of going through all of that now, brand new, really digging it.
So you're hearing the Smiths now for the first time.
I mean, I didn't change the channel. I don't change the channel now when they're on.
So when you're brewing beer, you're listening to more classic alternative than anything else.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not crazy, it's awesome.
It is kind of
This
awesome.
beer tastes like it was made while please, please, please let me get what I want was being played in the background. And trust me when I tell you that is a compliment. Does Matthew play music when you guys are brewing?
Every once in a while,
Yeah.
he will. Yeah. Every once in a while.
What kind of music does Matthew play?
Oh man, Mumford & Sons is probably his favorite, believe it or not. Yeah, Mumford & Sons, kind of that like old indies pop type of feel to it.
Do you ever get control of the music when you're playing?
Not when I'm with Matthew, no, but
Okay.
when I'm in there by myself, yeah, sure.
Okay, when you're in there by yourself, what are you listening to?
Oh, everything under the sun, country, pop, rap. 1 minute you could be listening to country back road music, and the next minute you could be in Memphis listening to dirty Southern rap. So that's it's all over the place, you know.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Some of the big ones, Sturgill Simpson's a big one for me. Love Sturgill Simpson, Tyler Childers in the same vein.
Okay.
I get way into some of the indie pop stuff. There's a band called Yumi Zuma that had a song called KPR that I just could not stop listening to, so that's always on repeat. I get some hip hop, Run the Jewels. It depends on the mood that I'm in. Sometimes I need to get a little more aggressive and get into a band called Refused, some Swedish hardcore punk.
Right.
So I'm all over the place, but those are some of the big ones.
Do you find that the Refused is something that you listen to? I'm guessing. We've known each other for 20 minutes. But I'm guessing Refused is good for when you have to clean.
Yeah.
That's more of a cleaning thing, right?
Or at the end of a 16-hour day when I'm ready to get out of here and need some energy to get going.
Yeah, that's it. You need that new noise. You're back here cleaning stuff up. I dig it the most.
99% of the time, listen to John Prine.
That's awesome. This beer just tastes better from knowing that. So John Prine is this playlist out there when, when you're making your beer.
For sure.
That's terrific. One last question.
Oh, yeah.
Brad, what kind of music do you listen to when you're making this beer? Do you ever have any music on?
You're a bit of a Swiftie, Dave.
Hey, we're done. Oh, that's great.